Alright guys, welcome to Arcade Talk episode 2. This time I'm going to be going over the Taito G-Net system. Excuse me, I've got a little bit poor light over here, so I got a flashlight going, but try and do as good as I can. So this machine came out in '98, and there's about 20 different games released for it. The media for this is their games are on PC MCIA cards, much like a laptop. You can see this at all. It's real thin, metal cased. This game happens to be Ray Crisis. And the main board is a Sony ZN2. It's PlayStation based hardware, and then there's a number of other Taito boards to accompany that to make up this system. I'm just going to pop this game in here. Kind of got a complex mechanism. It's got its own eject button and everything. Alright, just like that. And you can see there's a number of connectors down here. This board can be hooked up to quite a few different extra controllers and such. You've got player 3, player 4, so you can do 4-player games on it. Then there's some sort of video out. I'm not sure what that would be used for. You've got a speaker for stereo sound, and there's a switch over here for mono stereo sound. Right now I've got it hooked up to mono because I don't have the connector to hook it up for stereo. And then also you could hook it up to a trackball and for an analog controller. I know one of the games, RC Day Go, you can actually get like, they look just like radio controlled controllers, and hook it up to this board here and play the game with those special controllers. Actually, I think you need the special controllers to play it. So yeah, there's those connectors. Also, some of the games can actually store replays. Cyvaria medium unit, which I've actually got over here. This is, I believe, one of the games that allows you to store replays and then play them back later. Not something that I've done, but I've heard you can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to power this thing on, and it takes a little while for a game to load up when you put a new game in it, so I'm just going to let you see the screen and adjust the camera here. Alright, so here's our load screen. It does take it a minute or two to load up a new game. While it's doing that, I'll just mention a few of the other games that are on the system. Chaos Heat. It's kind of an action beat-em-up type game. I don't actually have a copy of that, but I've seen some videos. Looks like a pretty cool game. Then a bunch of shooters. You've got most of them have got home ports, but actually, I think all of them have got home ports. We've got Night Raid, Cyvaria Medium Unit, Cyvaria Revision, Ray Crisis, Shikigami no Shiro, which is the castle of Shikigami. We've got Space Invaders Anniversary, and XII Stag. So yeah, those are some pretty cool games. I've got a few of them myself, but they require a vertical monitor, so that's why I've got Ray Crisis in here for a horizontal monitor. And yeah, some of the puzzle games on it are pretty cool too. Colin, I know that got a PSP release. What do we got here? Super Puzzle Bobble, or Super Bust a Move, that came out on PS2. There's a Mahjong game or two. There's a Shanghai game. I guess the shooters are probably the strong point of it. This is one of the better ones in my opinion, Ray Crisis here. Alright, it's almost good to go here. There we go.
Is it possible to stop the Con-Human Violence Organization which joins...
So that's about how long it takes. I guess that's a minute or two.
Wave Rider. Cybernetic link.
So I guess it's not a machine that's essential to have unless you're a big fan of, you know, playing on actual arcade machines. Like I said, most of the games have got home ports, but I mean, if you can find one for a decent price, I'd recommend picking it up. So alright guys, there's Taito G-Net. Thanks for watching.